Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. By supporting me in this video, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Now, Kenyans, there is a shocking news. As American-based lawyer filed a case against Raila Amolo Odinga's nomination as a candidate proposed by the government of William Ruto. Yet we had another candidate who submitted his CVs to be considered as Kenyan candidate. The claim is that the nomination was not free and fair, that Raila Odinga was just subjected, appointed, and his application was not considered.
I was ripped of my right as a Kenyan citizen to participate in the said process because I would expect that a government will be able to consider all the applications that are submitted.
There was no communication to him telling him that yes, we have considered you, and for ABCD reasons, we will not be submitting your name because you do not qualify for ABCD. So when we sent them a demand letter, they did not respond. Then we filed in court, they have not responded.
In as much as Raila Amolo Odinga is a tower in the political scenes in Kenya, that doesn't mean that he's above the law. We should be submitted to the same law. We should be able to be given the same opportunity.
They purported to say that they had not received his application documents. However,
the question that I have is this: how do this thing works when a country is proposing their candidate to this African Union Commission chair? Because remember, according to what I know, is that yes, everyone wants to be a candidate, even myself, if possible. But again, the government will sit down and peruse all the efforts, not only the CVs. You might have degrees, masters, PhDs, but the truth of the matter is the momentum and the strength cannot lead a country to win that seat. I don't know if you're listening to me. So according to my opinion, I think a government will come out and to understand and weigh in between Raila Amolo Odinga and the young man that is claiming that he was snubbed from the clear process of nomination for a candidate that was going to represent Kenya in this race of African Union Commission chair. So I think this lies with the government of the day. If they could have decided it is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, this lies with them because they do understand Uhuru Kenyatta was well known, the same to Raila Odinga, or the same to people like PLO Lumumba, or different individuals who are having efforts. I don't want to say that other individuals, they don't have efforts. They have, but again, you have the effort. How much are you known with your agendas and ideologies? And that is why in 2017, when Uhuru Kenyatta decided to present a Kenyan candidate, that is Amina Mohamed, the former CS, to that race, where she became number 2 after Musa Faki. What are the qualities and the momentum that was, of course, considered about the appointment of Amina Mohamed? By then, she was the CS. And again, on the same note, Amina Mohammed was at least traversing across Africa. She was well known. So this young man, even today, for the first time, I know you're seeing him. I've never come across this young man. And I don't want to say that even if you're not known, you cannot be elected in position. But this position, like African Union Commission, I told you here, is not such kind of stupid politics we are playing in this Kenya, in this country. I told you. I had even some people saying that because Raila Odinga has betrayed us and he has joined the government of the day, now we must work hard to strike this ambition of Raila Odinga. I asked them, are you going to vote in African Union Commission that day? It is only William Ruto who is going to vote there, and William Ruto is going to vote for Raila Odinga. So this noise we are making here will not even get past Ethiopia. Will not. I'm telling you, let us just have this noise of our politics in Kenya and leave alone the African Union Commission. Because remember, I told you here, if you think that African Union Commission usually have this stupid politics we usually have in this country, that this is our person, this is our tribe, there's nothing like that. If Raila Odinga is going to fail, he's going to fail because he has not garnered some president's votes in Africa. Know that he was not voted because he's a Luo. Know that he was voted because he's a Kenyan. But he will be voted out maybe if the agendas and ideologies does not rhyme with those other presidents that he thought his agendas ilikuwa sawa. So hii wengine sijui lawyers wanaenda kufile kesi sijui left right center. I'm telling you, there is a process. There is a process. Remember one thing. The deadline was 6th of August this month to submit your CVs. Did that young man submitted his CVs? Literally, no. Literally, no. So if angepeleka no receive, na wakati wange reconsider. But now, it was Kenya, through the government, led by William Ruto, to decide whoever they're going to support. Because remember, they're using money, the government money, to sponsor the cabinet, their candidate. And remember, the government of the day will want to win that seat. And that is why there is a plan to launch for Raila Odinga's bid, the 27th, next week. So as I was just listening to that young man, I was suddenly confused. Because for me, Munisame, I knew that it was the government of the day that decides. Even if we have 10 candidates in one country, it doesn't mean that we don't have other candidates. We have. Hata Uhuru siyako nayo. Si Uhuru anaweza. Yes. Uhuru kan. Si hata Matiang'i anaweza. But the question is the candidates ndio wana decide ama the government of the day. It is the government of the day. And that is why you cannot submit your CVs before the African Union Commission in that race if your government has not endorsed you. Sijui kama mnanipata. So these are just PRs, left, right, center. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye-bye till we meet in another video.